Welcome to another day in Empyrion Galactic Survival, and I thought I'd start the video off with something that happened after the end of the previous video. Was the fact that I was stood down here and I tapped out to check my video file, and that creature sneaked in and shot me up. So what I've had to do is go out and collect some berries to make some health potions. Just pick those up. And the other thing I've also done is I've moved my portable constructor and the heat into this little area here that give me a bit more protection. Top tip, guys, moving these things now if you with the volume restriction is a real pain in the neck. And the other thing I've also done is made a motorbike, and the one thing I want to start with, I'm going to make a pistol. I think we're going to make 2 sets of pistol ammunition. I don't really want to use the weapon too much, but hopefully that is going to do whatever it does. It always takes a little while to pick up. And the other thing also is I want to draw your attention to is the biofuel. The fact that the biofuel will consume volume as well, so you can't lug vast quantities of that around. And while that's actually building, the other thing I'm going to show you is if I pick up the motorbike, you will see that the motorbike is 70 litres. So it's going to be okay like this, but once we get out and do some mining, which is what I really want to do in this part, is do some mining. That's going to make life quite interesting. And I think what we're going to do is just move everything down one. So the ammunition isn't too bad. It's got no weight and it's got 0.1 of a litre. So just do a reload. I don't really want to use the pistol too much. This is more for demonstration purposes, guys. The focus of this part is going to be to get out and do some mining. And the moment my escape pod's there, I want to go and do some copper first. So I think we're just going to set that up. You can see it's just by there, because I want to see how I can use the motorbike to do mining. And of course the same rules apply as the previous video. We're going to obey the rules of volume. This is right out in the open. Okay, actually I quite like this. Go and check that wreckage out. Actually, I think we're going to be safe out here. See if there's anything here. I think we can might as well snag that. That's a demonstration of the new logistics screen. Where's the copper? Gone. Can't steer very well at the moment. There it is there, 35 meters away. I can get a bit closer. Actually, it's I'll just do this, guys. I've got the capacity in the thing. Where is the copper? Right on top of the copper. We're just going to get in very close like that. Just going to drop the bike again. And of course, we're going to run a little bit of a risk now. We're going to have to mine this on the ground, and what I'm going to do is just not that it's going to make that much difference. And we're just going to get in here. Hopefully this will not be too deep. I'm working on the principle that we're going to have to do one little bit of mining at any one time. And hopefully this won't be too far underground, because I don't have that much in the way of biofuel. And of course the other thing we're going to have to watch is stone creeping into the inventory as well. Oh, come on, game. I don't have that much fuel. I don't want to go down too deep. Right, we're in the copper. So let's just mine out a bit of copper. I haven't actually picked up any copper yet. Well, come on, game. Right, we've got 2 copper. I think I've calculated roughly that I could get about 20-25 copper out of this. before the inventory fills up completely or the volume rules are broken. We're just going to keep drilling this out, guys. I know this isn't particularly exciting video stuff. Just have a quick check. At the moment we got 11 copper and we got to 227. Just going to keep drilling this out. Maybe a bit more and then that would be it. Doesn't want to drill out, does it? Right. I think that would take me 461. Maybe we can sneak a tiny bit more. I think that should be it. Yeah, we're over. Okay. Rules of the game. Drop that, so we've got 26 copper with the canned meat. And what we're going to do is just jump back onto the bike. I'm going to head back home because what I want to do is collect enough resources to build a small hover vehicle, a very basic one, because I don't think I've actually got the unlocks for the technology. Just gonna, whoops, daisy, just jump into here. I'm just gonna unload that. I mean, how much is this meat? This is what you've got to consider. This is half a litre, so wow, that's not fair. A couple of injections is half a litre. That's half a litre. Okay, that's going to make a difference. I mean, I really need a fridge or something. And we got that. Yeah, what I'm talking about, guys, is if I come to here, what I want to do is actually create a hover vehicle, but you can see here I don't really have that much in the resources. What I'm thinking of doing is building a very simple basic hover vehicle, but we'll see how it goes. The main focus of this video is going to be on collecting the resources. Right, we got some there. I think we'll go and grab some silicon now. Hear a creature around here as well, which is slightly nerve-wracking. And we're going to jump straight on the bike again. Right, get right. The other thing I have noticed with the bike is that there are a couple of points where I've actually got blocked by a piece of grass. I don't know if that is actually a bug. Okay. Through here. We should be okay. The trouble is we're close to spider territory now. I think that would be it. Just going to use the drone. Can we get anything better? 9.3, 8.9. Okay. Round drill. Not that's going to help me if there's any spiders come at me. So I'm going to have to listen to the audio cues here, guys. And hopefully we'll be able to get 25, 26. So we're just going to dig down here, guys. We're in the silicon already. That's quite encouraging. It's just we're not picking any up at the moment. We've got 9. That's a good haul. That's another 8. That's 17, 19. It'd be interesting to see when the volume is actually enabled. That's it. I mean, this is where the pace of the game is going to be a lot slower. Now, where's my bike? That's some berries over there. I'm just going to grab those because I do need the health bars. Where's my bike gone? I've lost my bike in the grass. It says I'm right on top of it. Silicon deposit. Oh, there it is. And of course, you can see here. I can't pick the bike up. So I'm just going to have to curve round a bit. Oh, I've just run straight into a tree. I think with starts from now on, getting this Robinson's Protocol start location very early on is going to make a very big difference now. So we're just going to get in here and right, just going to drop our silicon off and right, so we got silicon. I did collect a big pile of crushed stone as well while I was at it. I'm not sure, what can I build here? Can I unlock? Got thrusters, we got ordinary hover engines, we got RCSs. So I could build a basic hover vehicle. I'm very interested in the cargo items. Actually, let's just have a quick look, guys. Hover vehicle, well, we're going to need the RCSs, we're going to unlock that. We've got the cockpits is unlocked, docking pads is unlocked. We're certainly going to need thrusters. And we're going to need hover engines. That's 24. I wouldn't mind putting a fridge on it as well, because then that would give me a way to store food. And what else would we need? That's about it. I don't need a ventilator. Detector would be good, but we don't have resources for that. Cargo container. We need a cargo controller. Okay, so I would need that as well. Controller harvester. I'm not worried about the harvester at the moment. I'm not worried about the ammunition. Passenger seat module, Gatling gun. Not going to worry about guns or spotlights. We're going to go very, very low tech and basic. I think the detector might be useful. A constructor. What can you build? Well, the first thing we're going to need is actually a hover vehicle starter kit. And we can something is pushing me. I've got a feeling. Okay. And we're certainly going to need a cockpit, a generator, and a fuel tank. We'll start with that just to see how things go. And of course what we need now is some iron. The iron is quite close. Just gonna jump on the bike. This is an example of what I was saying, guys, is I mean, as far as I can see, there's nothing. It's almost like the game thinks there's something there, but it's not. See, it's like there's a zone of control here. Maybe it's I just don't have the speed to charge through it. And that's going behind, so we're just going to jump off here. Iron deposit 16, 17, 18, 15. So we'll just go. Right, 12. That's I'm just way too close to me. Get out. It's going to move away. Otherwise I'm going to end up falling down the hole, and I don't have a jetpack at the moment, so falling down a hole will not be particularly. And just going to push down, collect some iron, and we should be okay. Now I am recording this part on the same day as part 1, guys. So if you put any comments in, apologies that I won't be able to answer you. But what I will do, because I wanted to get these first 2 parts done, mainly because I wanted to see, I couldn't wait, I was a bit impatient. But what I will do is take a break, so feel free to whack a comment into this video, and as I say, I will then take a 1 day extra break, and that will let me, or give me time to look at your comments and respond. What I have been thinking, guys, is that yes, I know at the moment I'm playing on medium because I don't see the point of playing really hard when you're learning basic game principles, but maybe when the devs do another quite large update, I will then skip up to hard. Just for the fun of it, just to ring the changes a little bit. But it will depend on whether the update that is released will require a restart. We're not getting so much in the way of iron here. Double quick check, make sure we're not over the volume. No, we're okay at the moment. I'm assuming that once that's enabled, if you exceed the volume, the game will actually tell you. Although I think I said in the previous video, it'd be really good if you could see the weight and the volume on this screen at the higher level, so you didn't have to keep going in and you could see what you're doing. That should probably take me very close to the limit. Yep, I'm over again. Okay, haha. And we're just going to split again. I'm just going to drop that. The rules. As I said, I definitely don't want to ride down the hole I've made in the... Oh, there's a little bit of fibre there. We should be able to snag the fibre. No, because that also gives me XP. And I think what I will do is I'll take this back to the wreckage. I don't want to build the hover vehicle in this part. I think what we'll do is we'll go on a XP run after this. Whoops. So we'll go and collect some plants and stuff. Right, just drop that in there. Right, we've got a cockpit and our... Looks like the RCS has dropped out. Is that because... I can't make an RCS. Okay. Why can't I... Oh. Sorry, I was in the wrong one. We should be able to make... Why is this here? Why is that locked? I don't understand why that would be locked. Is that because... Oh, it's just taking a little bit of time to get there. So we have an RCS and we need thrusters. Trouble is I need 6 thrusters. That's going to take a lot of resources. I mean, I could go basic. Well, we need 4 of these. So I'm going to need some more. Okay, let's see what I can build. We're going to need 4 of those, and for a very simple, we can need 2 of those. Don't know why that keeps saying it's locked. Anyway, I'm going to leave that, guys, and what we're going to do is we're going to go on. We're getting close to the end of the day. So to get the sights, you've actually got to do this. If you just shoot normally, you shoot from the hip. But so you've got to go right click, left click. Any of you guys, I think what we'll do is we'll just go over and get some more of these berries and see if we can get a bit more XP. And we'll just grab some more of these. Don't want to get too far away from home at the moment. Reload, don't want to waste the ammunition. Don't want the natural sweetener because that's going to basically decay. Okay. And that's how you do some shooting. Okay. Keep it fully loaded. We got a couple of minutes, guys, so what I'm going to do is just jump on the bike. You are so close to the structure. I think what we're going to do is just get out and... Again, I've hit something in the grass there again. There's something over there, and I didn't... Some fibre there. I'm sure I saw somebody walking through the grass. Anyway. Oh, come on, game. It's a tuft of grass. I should be able to drive through it. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, is we're just going to get out on the plain and see if we can gather a bit more in the way of resources out here. And some more fibre here. This is more just to get the XP. Some corn there as well, so we can just make this up. Okay, for food. Yep. So we're just gonna. Whoops. Wrong keys. Anything else out here? There's a little bit of copper there. We could snag the copper. Drill. So see we're here. I saw there's some fibre over there. But of course, mining the rocks doesn't give you XP anymore. It's collecting items, and I've lost the bike in the grass again. Oh, there it is. I'm sure that it used to give you a marker. And I say there's no point worrying about meat or such until I've got a fridge. Although we could turn it into salami. Let's grab that. Certainly going to grab that. I think I can make some of that in here. We're going to make some of that. Get a few health kits going. Oh, we're okay for temperature at the moment. It's one of these insecty things in the grass here somewhere. We're just going to jump onto the bike. And some more stuff here. Just grab that. No point there. Quite happily gathering stuff here. Apologies, guys. I think we'll knock off another one of those. Yeah, I could have been over limit, but we're okay at the moment. I'll just grab some more fibre. Not sure what that was that came up. Right, we found another small wreckage. Okay. And I think what we're going to do is go and check out the wreckage. There's a pangolin there. We're certainly going to keep an eye out for him. They can give you do you a lot of damage. And I think it's it. Can't remember. Not F3. I think it's F4. We got some cement. Some cobalt, but that's going to be useful. Oh, so keep away from those guys. Grab that. How far am I away from Still a long way away. We're not even halfway there yet. This is going to be fun. What's that over there? So, some more fibre there. Just going to grab that. Jump on back onto the bike. Where is the? Yeah, we're getting close to the edge of Talon territory. Here we go. Hit another bit of dead spot grass. Come on. I think what we're going to do now, guys, is start heading back home. It's getting quite late in the day, but we're still going to grab what we can on the way through. Yeah, so I thought that was a rock, but it's not. I don't particularly want to be caught out here in the dark. I think if we can grab as much of this fibre, I know it's 100 points a shot. More fibre. Of course, the nice thing about these fibre plants is that they will regenerate over time, and here comes the rain. Now that's going to give me a problem because I can start getting cold, and I've got no real protection out here. Right, guys, my volume. Yeah, I think I can grab that on the way through as well. Yeah, you can see I'm starting to get cold now in the dark, so we're going to have to start heading back for base now. And just going to get up into here. Oops, no. Actually, that's a thought. I could. Right, so I've got a starter kit, cockpit, generator, fuel tank. Although I don't have much in the way of fuel, that's going to be an issue. We've got 4 hover lift engines, a couple of thrusters. I'm going to need some blocks for the hover vehicle. I think we're going to just make 30 of those. This can all go in here. I've got very close to the limit. Right, so we got antibiotics. Got a bit of how's that? You've got 72 left. Okay, we're just going to eat that. I think that can go down there. Although why I'm trying to save space, I don't know. We'll probably put that in there for the moment. That's interesting that the perish time's expired on that, and it hasn't gone to what they call it, rotted food. That's it. Right, guys, I think this is where I want to wind the video up. Just before I go, though, what we'll do is just have a quick look through. We've got a fridge. We don't need oxygen. We've got tanks. We've got thrusters. We've got the detector. I'm not going to put a harvester in. So there's cargo container, cargo extension. So does the controller work with the container, or is that a basic container? That's something we're going to have to try and have a look at. Anything else I need here? We got thrusters opening. I don't really want to put guns on hover vehicles straight away. I can't see an ammo box actually in here, is it? Oh, there it is. Container controller ammo. Interesting. So what you'd have to do is put a controller in for ammo. I mean, we've got 23 points, so let's unlock that, and then that would fit. But it makes me wonder whether that is different from that. That's the basic storage. I wonder if that can actually be linked in. Oh, how's the capacity there? 125 litres. Wow, that's going to be low. So what we may have to do is knock off a big pile of those. But that's going to be for the next part, guys. I don't think I need anything else just yet. What I will do off camera, guys, is make the various components that I'm going to need to build my hover vehicle, and then in the next part we'll make a hover vehicle and hopefully get a bit of capacity, and then we can get out and grab some more exploration. And I'm getting cold, so I better stand down here. next to this. Right, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.